Hey guys, it's me Brittany, and I'm going to be doing a book review on Half-Blood by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a awesome fantasy YA book that I loved. There's not one part of this book that I didn't like. I loved the characters, I loved the action, I loved the writing, I loved the pacing. The book is about Alex, who is a half-blood, and half-bloods are those who one parent is a pure-blood, which are beings that are descended from gods, like the Greek gods, and another parent is a mortal human being. Alex's mom is a pureblood and her father was a human, but she never really met her father, that I don't believe anyways. And purebloods and half-bloods have these powers. Purebloods have an elemental power or magic that they can control. For example, her mother's elemental is air, and the pureblood that Alex likes, he can control fire. Half-bloods, on the other hand, cannot control any magic. They don't have any elemental powers, but they are extremely strong and they're good fighters, and they are the ones that are sent out to kill demons. And demons are beings that were once purebloods, but then they were drained, like their blood was drained, and because of the ether that's inside them, and they become these demons, so they in turn go and create more demons, or they just go and kill half-bloods and other purebloods and humans. Half-bloods cannot turn into demons, so they are usually the fighters. They're the ones out hunting the demons. They're the ones, they're kind of like the soldiers. Purebloods are considered upper class because they have they're more closely related to the gods. They have these magical powers, and half-bloods are second class. Half-bloods only have really two options for their futures. They can go off and be soldiers and guards, or they will become servants to the purebloods. And to become a servant, they have to take this potion, and it will make them brain dead, and they're very pliant, and they do whatever they're told by the purebloods. And Alex does not want this. Alex is the main character. She's a half-blood, and she does not want to be a servant. She has a mind of her own. She's funny. She's kick-ass. She's awesome. And so she's like, I want to go kill demons. And she has a personal reason for it. Because at the very beginning of the book, she is on her own, and she's trying to make her way back to the Covenant, which is where the purebloods and half-bloods live, and she gets attacked by some demons by herself. And she holds her own pretty well, but then some of the half-blood and pureblood soldiers come and find her and save her. And we find out that she had left the Covenant with her mother for some reason. We don't know why until later on in the book. And her mother was killed by some demons. And so she's like, she wants revenge. And plus she's always wanted to kill demons because she's like, I'm a half-blood. That's what I'm supposed to do. And one of the purebloods that comes to save Alex is Aiden. And she's always thought he was kind of cute, but she could never really be with him because purebloods and half-bloods can't be together. And Aiden is gorgeous and nice and awesome, but he's not like so annoyingly perfect where you're like, can we have a bad boy? Please show up sometime. He's really awesome. I really liked him. And I was never bored whenever it came to scenes between Aiden and Alex. I really liked them, and I don't know, I'm really excited to see what will happen in the rest of the series, because Jennifer did an awesome job of setting things up. But then, like, you didn't feel like this was a book where it was just, we're getting to know the characters and everything's just set up, because there's so much action going on and so much conflict, and there are things that are resolved, but there are so many things unanswered by the time you end the book. And another thing I really loved about this book is she has a guy best friend named Caleb, and Guess what, guys? There is not some secret thing that he's in love with her and she's in love with him. They're just best friends. And he likes another girl, her best friend likes a girl, and she likes this guy, and there's no conflict between them. They're just friends. I love that. In most YA books, if a girl is friends with a guy, at some point in time, they're going to like each other, and they might have liked each other in the past, but they don't like each other in the present, and I liked that. I liked that it shows that the guy and girl can be friends. But, and so I loved all the characters. I loved Caleb. I loved Aiden. I loved Alex. I really liked Alex, the main girl. I want to be friends with her. She's so funny. She has a mind of her own. She thinks she knows she can take care of herself. And she likes the guy, but she's not, like, dropping everything in the world to be with him. I liked that. I respect her. And I don't know. I love this book so much. There is a prequel called Demon, and I bought it as soon as I finished Half-Blood. So it's waiting for me to read on my Kindle. And I can't wait to read Pure, which is the second in the Covenant series, and it comes out spring of next year. So excited for it because this book was amazing. I loved everything about it. This comes out this month, this September. Pick it up. It's like, you have to read it. And when you read it, let me know. I will talk about it and gush about it forever. I love this book. I know some people have compared it to the Vampire Academy series. I haven't read those books. That might be true, but I haven't read them and I loved this. And if the Vampire Academy series is like Half-Blood, I will be picking up Vampire Academy. But yeah, I don't know. I loved it. I give it 5 out of 5 stars, an A+, whatever the highest rating you can give a book. I loved it. Fantasy, adventure, romance, comedy a little bit. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Awesome book. Alright. Talk to you guys later. Bye. I keep hitting myself in the eye.